You there. Yes, you. Join us on Patreon at patreon.com/GiveMeGenesis. Now, prepare yourself for James and Andrew as they speak of how worthy this episode is. Perhaps, if you listen well, you will earn yourself a place in Stovercore.
I believe, sir, that was the first time outsiders have witnessed the Klingon death ritual.
Worf, you have a heart of glory. Do what you want with him. He is just an empty shell now.
You sound like a Ferengi.
A Klingon sounds like a Ferengi.
Yeah.
That's not a good sound.
Not very profitable. Hello, welcome to our podcast, Give Me Genesis.
You're very welcome to be here.
Yes, very welcome. And as you are well aware, Heart of Glory is our next episode we're reviewing.
It is. Klingons.
Quite a good start in the neutral zone.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the neutral zone.
Yeah, but we meet the Klingons for the first time.
Yeah, they go to a ship that's in distress.
Yes. We meet Klingons for the first time in this Star Trek series.
Yes.
We're not, apart from Worf, of course. It's Talarian.
What the ship is?
Yeah, they always like to enhance, put the main view on.
I have located a vessel, sir. It is drifting.
Put it on main viewer.
Aye, sir.
Magnify.
It's like opening an Excel spreadsheet and zooming in every time you have to open it.
I think the ensign or whoever's on there purposely does it so that they want to look at the ship. I'm going to make it so that the ship is just like this tiny little speck in the corner of the screen, so you have to ask me to enhance.
But they enhance, and they're looking at the ship for quite a few seconds, and then it occurs to Riker, oh, it's Talarian.
The life support systems on the ship are failing, sir. Propulsion, navigation, and all communication inoperative.
Any trace of the other vessel?
No, sir.
If it is a Romulan vessel, it could be cloaked. Tell Starfleet we're entering the neutral zone.
Yes, sir.
Mr. LaForge, take us in a little closer.
Aye, sir.
Stay sharp, everyone.
It's Talarian.
Isn't there a Talarian plague ship?
You're talking about the one with the Haven.
Yeah, the plague ship. What race was that?
Are you asking me about a past episode?
I am asking you about past episodes.
I'm not Wikipedia.
You're not a true Star Trek fan. You're a fake.
I am a fake.
You're a fraud.
Yes, they're called Tyrellians, but this is Talarians.
Very different.
Yeah, I can understand how you got those easily confused.
Yeah, this is Tyrellians.
Yeah,
yeah.
So
the aliens in this.
Anyway, it doesn't even matter because they've got nothing to do with the episode.
No,
I mean,
they've got a ship which is it's on the verge of blowing up.
Yeah, and they believe that there's been some weapons fire.
Was it Romulan?
Yeah.
No, Ferengi.
Could be Romulan or Ferengi.
James doesn't know. I don't know.
No, they don't know.
They don't know.
No, we all don't know what's going on.
Nobody knows.
So we need to beam across to find out. Geordie shows off his new gadget, which he's only used once in the whole 7 seasons.
Yeah. I was thinking, why don't they all just carry cameras with them so you can see?
Generally, all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. They could do.
Like the police do today. If you want to see what your away team are doing, just give them more body cameras.
Yeah.
You've got the technology. It's not...
True. Well, it's the same with the seatbelt. You should be wearing seatbelts on
Not
the
in
ship.
space. You don't need them in space.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They just float around.
They do wear seatbelts sometimes. There's one episode they wear seatbelts. When
Star Trek First Contact, they wear seatbelts.
They in an exploration
Yeah,
episode, they're in a shuttle, they're wearing seatbelts.
Do they?
Yeah, in the one when they crash on a planet and they get possessed by these little lights. Oh, what's it called again? Power Play. I think it's the one when they're all like they're hostages in 10 forward.
Oh, yeah. So Data, O'Brien and Deanna.
Yeah.
But anyway, Heart of Glory. Data gets to show off his strength.
He shows off his strength. But they get to look around this ship that's blowing up. And it's,
very casually.
You know, quick, we've only got 3 minutes.
I know,
Just
right?
walk around.
Walking around.
Hey, I can see in my visor there's some cracks happening in there. We ain't got long. Okay. Let's walk casually round the corner. They weren't beamed to that location because of the radiation or whatever. So I don't know why they're so casual about it, because they need to get back into a place where they can be beamed out.
Oh, I see.
Because they weren't
they were beamed as close as they could be beamed into.
Exactly, which is why we have problems later from Yar.
Yes.
They find out there's some Klingons.
Technically, they should have all died.
Yeah, they should have died.
Yeah. They
find the Klingons. They run to as far as they can get from the engine. So that Yar, it's a shame Chief O'Brien wasn't there. She would have
it's a shame there's no continuity either, because all the transport rooms have a member of staff there.
Oh, Yar had to go down.
Yar goes down, but as security. But when you go to the transport room, she's the only person there.
Yeah. The other person must have just gone, right, it's my lunch break.
Yeah, go on, Yar. You can handle 3 Klingons by yourself, can't you? She has no security team. It's just her. It's like, what? Well, they might have had to go to the toilet, because I think there's only one toilet on the ship, isn't there? So it's
a queue.
And it's just by the bridge, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you've got to go all the way up to the bridge. That'd be a good episode.
Yeah, people get confused. They're like, there's a queue. What? Queue?
On my bridge?
Get off my bridge. Oh, no, there's a queue to the toilet. So, Yar's had trouble beaming. Brian's not there to help when you need him. She fails the first time.
That's why she's security.
Yeah.
Not engineering. Why not just beam them straight to their quarters, or
that's one of the things about transport. Yeah, it's one of those things about transport. It's almost like, really, do you need to transport a pad?
No.
Because you could just beam from one place to the other without using a pad.
They're ruining my
the illusion. Yeah, because they do beam people directly to one place to the other, don't they?
They do, yeah.
A pad. So it's like, why do you need a pad?
Yeah. I guess you would argue that using a transporter pad is much more safe.
Yeah, we get to see the Klingons being Klingon-y.
Yeah.
And then, get to know a bit more about Worf.
Trying to encourage him.
Checking if he's still Klingon at heart. I think the main guy, Corus, he does quite a few parts in Star Trek in the future.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, he plays one of a Kardashian in... Kardashian in Deep Space Nine.
Right.
A few other parts. He's like the guy, Romulan guy in that Voyager episode when they communicate through a black hole.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's fun when you have recurring actors.
Yeah.
Playing different roles.
He probably hasn't... I think he's quite close runnings with...
Jeffrey Combs,
yeah.
Mm.
I think he's done quite a few recurring.
Mm.
I don't think he's beat Jeffrey, though. So, yeah, one of the Klingons is dying out of the 3 that have been rescued. And we get the famous scream.
The Klingon death yell.
Yeah. And we find out the body is an empty shell. Treat it as such or something.
Yes.
It is only an empty shell now. Please treat it as such.
I mean, I don't know. I've not really had any empty shells in my life.
Oh yeah, pistachio. When you're eating a pistachio,
True.
what do you do with the empty shell?
Stick it in the bin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Put them in the bin.
True. Or it depends. You might get a shell from the seaside. I put it on display.
Oh.
Yeah. Or make a
So
mosaic.
next episode, you walk into sick bay and you see this dead Klingon pinned up against the wall
Yeah.
with a frame
Just
around
on
it.
display. I'm collecting.
Yes.
Next I'll get a Kardashian. Worf is not the security officer yet, but he's putting the ship at risk.
Mm.
So Picard is a bit concerned that they're not fully telling the truth. And they go, well, we're very tired and hungry. But they're not very honourable Klingons, are they?
Mm.
Please, no more questions, tired and hungry. And then later on they're like, to Worf, can you show us around the ship? And Worf was like, yeah.
This is the armory.
Yeah, exactly. Went to engineering.
Yeah, I'm not sure that would happen really. Two Klingons that you don't know, just showing them around the ship.
Doesn't seem very responsible.
No, a bit lax in the security. Maybe we should kill off the chief of security and replace her with someone else.
Yeah, that might happen.
Hope it does.
But yeah, we find out a bit about Worf, that he's like brought up on a planet called Galt.
Oh yeah, by farmers.
Yeah. It's a farming colony.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they kind of tease him, Worf, a bit, don't they? Is your heart full of joy
And kindness.
and kindness and peace? Why do you mock me?
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the interactions between them. And then we get another ship coming in to the sector.
Oh yes. So I always thought those Klingon ships were older.
I think they are. They just nicked the effects from
Oh, okay.
one of the Star Trek films.
Save on budget.
Yeah. They used the soundtrack's quite interesting because it sounds reminiscent of the Klingon music used in the third Star Trek film.
Captain, that unidentified vessel is approaching us at warp 5. Intersect 1 hour, 16 minutes, 33 seconds.
Can we get a visual?
I can try, sir.
Magnify.
Hello.
Klingons. Open hailing frequencies, Lieutenant Yar.
Hailing frequencies open.
I don't know what instruments they're using, but it's like a rattle, percussion sound. That's very similar.
In this episode, I'd actually side with the two Klingons.
You side.
Yeah.
I can't work out what they've done wrong. I know they've destroyed another Klingon ship earlier.
Yeah, basically
But
their argument is that the Klingon Empire has become tame, and it's not what true Klingons should be. True Klingons should be about fighting and taking over territory, and the lust for power. Well, not power, but the fight.
Yeah.
And to me, that's what a Klingon should be. Because when they're talking to Worf, Worf can actually feel the
same
desire rising up within him. His point of view is that that's actually the battle, is taming that desire in your heart. But that's not what Klingons are. Klingons are a warring race. And one thing I didn't like about in Deep Space Nine, where Quark, who is a Ferengi, their whole way of life is all about greed and profit. And by the end of the seasons, he's been conformed to Starfleet's way of thinking, of being more generous and kind. And we're meant to think that yes, being generous and kind is a good thing, but
that's not their way.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that's not what Ferengis are like. Because one thing I like about the Ferengis is their deceitfulness and their greed. That's who they are. I'm not saying obviously in real life it's not a good thing, but this is fictional, so it works.
It's funny because I think Quark and Garrick discussed that at one point, describing Starfleet as
Insidious.
being root beer.
Yeah.
It's like coy and bubbly, a bit like Starfleet. But if you have enough of it,
You begin to like
dig
it.
into like it.
Yeah.
So maybe in a way that's happened
Yeah, that's
after
true.
7 years.
Yes.
I want you to try something for me. Take a sip of this.
What is it?
A human drink. It's called root beer.
I don't know.
Come on. Aren't you just a little bit curious? What do you think?
It's vile.
I know. It's so bubbly and cloying and happy.
Just like the Federation.
But you know what's really frightening? If you drink enough of it, you begin to like it.
It's insidious.
Just like the Federation.
Yeah, so they were truthful to Worf about destroying a Klingon vessel. And then that Klingon ship arrives. And then there's a bit of a situation where Yar brings a security team to apprehend them. And they think there's a hostage situation.
Go back! Please, turn around and go back to your mother. Bridge, we have a hostage situation on Deck 17.
So what's that Klingon doing when he picks up that little girl?
I don't know. Why would you pick up a little girl?
Exactly.
Why would a girl run out towards some random strangers as well?
Maybe plot twist. He's actually her dad.
She doesn't have any ridges.
Plot twist.
Your mother is a smoothhead.
Smoothest, yes. Exactly.
So I'm guessing it's not honourable to have hostages.
No.
Which is interesting because in Star Trek 3, they have hostages.
Do they? But they're not honourable Klingons.
No, they're not. No. They strayed from
The path of glory.
of glory.
They don't have a heart of glory.
No. They're taken to the brig, which is the brig set that we're not familiar with.
Oh yeah, because they have a real brig later on, don't they?
Yeah.
This is just like the quarters with a
So it's like we haven't got a set for a brig. There's just sticks and walls together with a beige colour.
Yeah, give them a little
And
bench
then
to sit on.
Put some fluorescent lighting around.
Ooh,
Yeah.
no sound. And let's not keep an eye on them either. Let's turn our backs.
Let's stay outside of the door and not look in.
Yeah.
Or have any cameras.
No.
That's what prisons have in today's world. You have guards, you have prisons,
You don't want to
you
do
have alarms.
And only have one security man on the door as well. And the other one can be halfway down the corridor somewhere else.
Yeah.
So that when they break out, they've only got one guard to deal with at a time.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. And this is when they're going to be apprehended and obviously killed and put to death. If they're handed over, basically, Wolf said they're going to be executed. They do that. When that's all happening, they apparently their bits of their uniform create a weapon.
Amazing, isn't it?
It is amazing.
Wow.
I thought it was good.
I'm glad the transporters didn't pick up on that.
I know.
When they got beamed over.
The girl's going to get fired eventually.
Yeah.
In some way.
Gonna let go.
So, but when they make that weapon, it looks a bit flimsy. You know,
It's
like, make sure you hand it over. He hands it over to the other guy. It's like,
my
don't
nephew
drop
made
it.
this. It was part of a competition at school.
And you can see, like, they're trying to be careful. I don't know how many takes they've done, but it's like
We
carrying
dropped it and broke it.
It's like holding it with two hands. The idea was cool that, you part of their belts clip together and they've got their
Definitely
boot in their boot and things like that.
And they nicked the spike off of their dead colleagues.
Yeah,
boot.
I've not seen that before.
I'm not sure what was in
Interesting
that.
tradition.
Yeah.
They've not done anything like that before. That's probably like signifies something. They used to disengage the
force field. That was convenient there.
And then that guard that's not even looking at them goes, taps his communicator saying, I don't know, he got paid quite a bit of money for having a line.
Yeah.
And said...
They're breaking out of prison. What do I do?
And he basically went, I know, I'll stand in the doorway and get shot.
Yeah.
Because he must have known he had a weapon, because he was acting as if he already knew they had a weapon.
That's true, actually. Yeah. If you had the force field drop, you'd go around with your weapon drawn to see what's going on. You wouldn't hide and then go...
Yeah, exactly.
This is Ramos. Force field on security 3 has been broken.
How I would react is I'll wait until they come out the door. I wouldn't put myself in front of that door.
Mm-hmm.
Just back away from the doorway.
Exactly. Just stand there
and wait.
Down the corridor, pointing your phaser at the door.
And then as soon as you see their face...
Bam.
Yeah.
And just wait for backup.
Yeah.
And
or beam them.
No, they're not on a transporter pad.
Oh, yeah, not on a transport pad, are they?
You know, in other episodes, especially one where Data takes over the ship to get to his home planet or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
He does that cascading force field thing.
Oh, yeah.
All that security guard needs to do, walk a little bit down and put 2 force fields up. So they're stuck again.
Yeah, maybe they didn't have that available yet. Anyway, well, that guy, obviously, it cost him his life.
That was his own fault.
Yeah.
He deserved to die.
Maybe it was just an innocent, he didn't realise. Maybe he didn't know that it was force fields in the corridor.
That's true.
Or
He
just
been trained.
forgot about it.
That was on next week's training.
He pissed out on it. But he's dead now.
He's dead, so it's been cancelled.
He's cancelled. And the other guy dies as well. The other security guy does get one of the Klingons.
Yes.
But he doesn't get a war cry.
No, he doesn't.
No.
So does that mean his soul doesn't go to...
Well, the screen is supposed to... it's like a warning that Klingon warrior is coming. So maybe they're just like, hey!
Surprise!
Hey, where did you come from? Sorry. Chorus ran off to engineering. I didn't get a war cry. Hey, we're about... Oh,
we haven't prepared for you.
We're about... You just... Hey,
we're about to do some force field training.
Yeah. So... And then Chorus goes to engineering, goes a few stories up, points his gun at the warp core.
But there's no way out for him. It's a dead end where he is.
It is a dead end. And Worf and Picard pop down. Worf said, I must go down. Oh, we'll both go. And Worf has a nice little chat. And then he shoots him.
Yep. That's about it.
The true test of a warrior is not without. It is within. Here is where we meet the challenge. It is the weaknesses in here a warrior must overcome. Now, you have talked of glory and of conquest and legends we will write.
Yes, the birthright of every Klingon.
Yet all you say, where are the words duty, honor, loyalty, without which a warrior is nothing?
What are you saying? Living among these humans has sucked the Klingon heart out of you.
Put down the phaser.
You are a sham. My words were dust upon the ground. Your blood has no fire. You are weak like them. I don't care what you look like. You are no Klingon!
Perhaps not.
And then the Klingon guy, falls forward onto the floor, and then the glass just shatters and he falls through.
That's not very stable, is it?
That's not great glass. That's terrible. Right next to your warp core, which, if that damages and explodes, your whole ship is going bye-bye.
Yeah, maybe because of his boot, he's got the steel dagger thing.
No, that's not what happened.
Oh, he smashed through a couple, didn't he?
Well, he cracked the glass on the next one down. In the 24th century, their glass is a lot weaker.
Well, they should be using transparent aluminum or aluminium, as we would call it here in this country.
What country is that?
The United Kingdom. Or is it England? Who knows?
I don't know.
United Kingdom is a collection of countries. Yeah, I guess.
It's like the Borg.
Yeah. We are UK. We did try to
disappointed.
assimilate the whole of the world into our collective, but we
did.
failed.
Yeah, for some reason they wanted their independence.
Yeah. They look good, though, when he smashed through the glass.
They did,
but
yeah.
Technically speaking, you're right. It's a bit fragile.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then he does the...
thing on Death Yell.
Yeah, then he does the...
So they're not surprised when they're in Stonewall.
Yeah, it's like, hey, this guy...
oh, somebody's coming.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there you are.
There you are. Hey. Do you think they'd be happy that they see each other? Like, hey, we're all back together again.
Yay.
Yay. Yeah, I thought it was a good episode. I enjoyed the episode.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, season 1 does pick up, actually, doesn't it?
I think there's more, from what I've seen on the list, I think the episodes to come are better. I think the second half of season 1 is better than the first half.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
I would say this has got to be one of my, for me, one of the top season 1 episodes. It would be this one or Where No One Has Gone Before, or Data Law.
Okay.
So that's Heart of Glory, and next time we will be reviewing the Arsenal of Freedom.
I wasn't really sure what you were going to say there.